Of course he does. Tom scores to tie up this semi-final.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Las Palmas, where in today's episode, the semi-final of the Europa League. We are 2 steps away from making our first ever final in the Europa League, our 5th season here, I believe now, with Las Palmas, and we're going to get straight underway into this semi-final. The first leg, we travel to Norway. The manager, Nestor Almaestro, he's been there for ages, I believe, since 2046. I know he's been with he's been with them before there, as you can see, and now he's returned, and he's a manager I'm familiar with, currently the manager of CSKA Sofia, as you can see there. But he will be facing against him today his Valerenga team, who actually won the Norwegian First Division like 3 years in a row a couple of years ago. If we go and take a look at that First Division, you can see it there, but we'll go and take a look at how they're doing in general. They've just started their season with 1 win and 3 draws, Tromsø back into the First Division, which is nice to see. As you can see there, 3 straight wins. A very, very good team that they do have, and we will have to face against them today. In terms of their form in the Europa League, we will be going into their stadium in the, I don't know where it is, it must be just Valerenga. In the league phase, they finished 6th, 5 wins against some decent teams, big wins as well, a draw against Fenerbahce, and then losses to Porto and Lyon. So not bad at all, really. It's only narrow 1-0 losses against some good teams. If we go and take a look at the knockout, they didn't play knockout, they played a round of 16 game against Dynamo Kiev, where they got a 3-2 win. In there, they played against Lyon, where they got a 1-1 draw, and that was enough for a 2-1 win. And now we face against each other for a place in the final in a new stadium. It was built in 2030, the Vienna Penzing Community Stadium, 63,000 seater. That might just be the biggest stadium we've ever played in. We played in Wembley's bigger, actually, to be fair. We played in, where was it that we played for finals? I'll have to figure out. We played in Turkey for one of them, I believe. But yeah, we have the chance to make the final in Vienna should we get the win in today's episode, and what an achievement that would be. You feel like we might just go on and do it, but we've got to go and play that game, see how it goes, and then see if we can make that final. Now, in terms of the team we're playing against, this is the formation we can expect to play. A control possession style, a bit different to what we typically see. We've got some really good players in this team there, as you can see. Quite defensive, it looks like. They do have the wingers and then the wing backs as well. In terms of the scouting report, there's an impressive standard of passing, which will be interesting to see. They've done well against 4-4-2. That won't really affect, I mean, it might affect us a bit because we are quite narrow, but maybe a bit more of a traditional 4-4-2 because they can match it a bit better. It looks like they're really good at creating chances by the looks of it. But we have a bit of a stronger goalkeeper. We probably might. I don't know if we have a strong goalkeeper. We're just talking about the goalkeepers here. As you can see, they have issues with the goalkeepers by the looks of it. Assists conceded from outside the area, but we do have, by the looks of it, a better team. You know, we have a lot more money, which is crazy, really. The average wage at Valerenga, 12,000 here, it's up to 50,000, which is mad, really. 26 years of age compared to 25, 180 to 179, 75, 74. Hopefully we can beat them on that fact. And also in terms of the analyst report here, restricted the opposition to no goals in the area, so it looks like from the edge of the area is where we're going to have to try challenge this team. We've had a few games since last time out, just the 2 actually. We've drawn against Girona, where we were 2-0 up, lost and drew 2-2. Same again here, 2-0 up, and 96th minute equaliser. But we're ready to go in this game. The first leg away from home, we're coming up against Valerenga. It's the Europa League semi-final. Come on, Las Palmas. So the team for this game against Valerenga, the full strength side. We actually didn't make any changes in our last game, which was a bit of a mistake, but we did have to get a bit of sharpness up and just things like that. There was a few things going on, but the team here starts with Vlaški in goal, backline of Goosens, Isidre, Moral and Pastor. Gil ahead of them, Regal, Ayram, Royo make up a midfield. We've got Tahir next to 34 goal, Tom, up top. as the two teams line up here ready to go in Norway. We return to our former stomping ground with Tromsø, but this time we're here with Las Palmas against Valerenga. It feels like, I don't know, did we play against them a lot? I feel like we definitely did, but this blue kit don't feel too familiar, and they've hit us straight away. 15 seconds, and Valerenga lead 1-0 here in this game. The first leg away from home, it seems like a bit of a common theme. We always come and play this first leg away, and then we have to go and make up in the second, and we might have to do it once again as Valerenga go 1-0 up here in this game, but there's an early chance for us here from this corner inside 3 minutes. Can we make it 2 goals? Pastor plays it in near post. Moral with a header, and he just puts it wide of the post there. Nice early chances from us though. Both teams, rising up to the occasion. It's a big occasion, this is probably the first time I don't think Valerenga have ever made a semi-final, and neither have Las Palmas. So for the first time, we've got new teams in at the semi-final stage. Who is going to live up to the expectation and make that final and go on and have a shot at the Europa League title? Hopefully it's us. We're playing against a very good team here, but we stopped the favourites in Chelsea. Valerenga, didn't expect a team like that to be in this semi-final, but I don't know why I said that. We're 2-0 down here in this game. It's Valerenga with the second goal inside 20 minutes, and this is it's an interesting start. We know the philosophy now of knockout games, how we play, but it's not ideal to go 2-0 down inside 20 minutes. But we have a lot of time. We do have a lot of time. If we can get a quick goal back here in this first half, then it's only a 1 goal deficit. We've only lost the half 1-0. I only talk in like goal difference. I don't talk in the score. And we score 1 goal, it's 2-1, but at the end of the day we're only 1 goal behind, and that's the challenge we would leave ourselves for the second half. So if we get a goal here, we can't complain. We just need to remain calm. If there's a cause for complaint, it will come a little bit later down the line, down the game, and we can make changes accordingly. We have everyone in the squad, everyone fit, so nothing can really stop us, affect us in terms of the squad. We just need to go and play our game. Pastor into Tom in the middle. It's a driven ball, and I don't think Tom could keep that down, and it's unlucky from Tom to not score there. In the other semi-final, Brighton and Villarreal, a 1-1 draw, as you can see there. Will we get a goal in this first half? We have a lot of the momentum. As you can see, there's surely a chance for us before we go into the break. It's Valerenga who actually have a throw in on that far side. They've become a very, very good team by the looks of it. They've done well in the league and then come and establish themselves in Europe. That's nice to see that they are doing well. Tahir into Gil, into Rega. Where can he go now? Down to Tahir, who's dispossessed, but we do win that ball back on that far side. Yaramai is a very big threat for them by the looks of it. Spanish international. We will have to keep track of him. Iram's in behind here. He loses out. It's back to Pastor, back to Iram, and it's cleared in the end. That's annoying. We really had a good bit of possession there. To lose out like that is frustrating, but Joe here stepping up on the ball. Can he pick out one of his lovely passes? It's back to Moral into Rego. He can pick out a pass as well. That's what he does. Royo's in behind. Can he look to square it, pull it back even? Where will he go? He squares it. Tom is there, and that's a Valerenga defender in the way. Unlucky from Tom to not score there, but we have a chance to do something from this corner. It's going to be Pastor who plays it in. There's a few tired legs in this team. Potentially we need to get a goal, and we do get a goal. It's Gil who scores to make it 2-1. That is a massive goal from Gil. Didn't expect him to put that away really. It was a bit of a taken quickly. The corner was taken quite quickly, but he's just gone up for it and he's done it, and we found ourselves in a good position. We might have to accept the defeat here in exchange for resting some of the players, or we might have to rest them in the game in the league. We are 5th place as it stands, I think, but it might not even matter. Isidre's in and he scores. He does score when I think he's offside. We might not have completed the comeback just yet. If we win this semi-final, then we might just go and push for the Champions League. I don't know. I think we might rest them. I think we will rest them because we still need to drop a few points. I think we are 5th place, and we have dropped points in the last few games, very frustratingly, especially that Numancia game. I would have liked to have won, but We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I probably will rest them because if we drop points, it won't matter. We can pick them up in the next games for trying to qualify for the Europa League as a precaution because we could potentially go on and win it here. We've been the better team in this game by the looks of it. We don't have the goals to show for it. Valerenga have just come at us in that first half, started really, really well. I think we're going to make these early changes on the 60-minute mark, rest some really crucial players in this team. I think we'll bring Iram a bit further up the pitch into the middle. I'm going to bring on Bergstaller there. As you can see, Gordon on as well. I want to bring off Topchu for Armich, and then we leave. I want to put out. I think we'll give some minutes to the youngster in Aitor Perez. He's a player with big potential, who's at the club. Like quite a few of the players who we have brought into this main team. The likes of Iram, Regal, players like that have come from that academy, and he's one of them. Give him some valuable minutes here in this team. He's got the number 37, like Kobe Mainu, the youngster who came from the academy and just blew up on the scene. Exactly what we could need from Perez here. Imagine that. 75 minutes gone in this game. Are we going to get a tying goal in this game, or will Valerenga even score from this corner? It's cleared out only as far as a Valerenga player who puts the ball in. Back post, there's a header in. Perez does well to get that clear, and now we'll give it chase. Iram could win this, and he does win it, and now he's got a bit of space to run into, but he does lose out, and now Valerenga are going to come on the attack. It's a square ball to the middle, but we do well to win that back. Only as far as another Valerenga player, Iram, does well. Can we keep a bit of possession? We do manage to win it, and now Tom finds himself on the ball. I mean, he's not the fastest player, he can't do much progressing the ball. He's done well to conserve a bit of possession there. Perez goes to Iram now. It is to Iram in the end. Isidre now. Where can he go? Infield to Gordon and Perez. Bergstaller, the midfield fully rotated. Let's see what they can do. Bergstaller down this right side. Can he look to deliver a ball in? Where will he go? He plays it to Diaz. Back post. Tom is there. Of course he does. Tom scores to tie up this semi-final. 2-2 here in Norway. And of course Tom scores. He's going for that golden boot once again. It's a lovely header from Tom. And that is 2-2 here. Comeback completed. And it looks like we're going to come away with a very, very good result here. A 2-2 draw. Very happy with that. We made 5 changes, I just realised, in one go. We've rested the boys. We've got the draw. What a first leg. And now it's on to the Estadio de Gran Canaria to see if we make the Europa League final. And finally, the team for this game, the second leg at home. We know what we have to do. The team starts with Vlaški in goal, Goosens, Gordon in place of the injured Isidre, Moral, Pastor make up a backline, Gil ahead of them, Regal, Iram, Royo in the middle, and Tahir and Tom up top. As the lineup here for Valerenga and the two teams will walk out. Las Palmas are going to line up here in front of the Estadio de Gran Canaria for what could be the last ever time we say that as manager of this club. The two teams there, as you can see, we're ready to go and we're going to get straight into it here. We know exactly what we have to do. It's a simple task. Just get those goals. We had a draw in the... Oh, I think we won. No, we did get a draw because we scored a 91st minute winner. We thought it was anyway, and then we lost it in the 94th minute apparently, so we got a draw. I think we're doing alright in the league, but that's not the focus here. The focus is on getting this win, and Valerenga will not give us an easy game by any stretch of the imagination, because it's a semi-final after all. They want a place in the final, but we at home, why are we not going to go and give them a tough game? I don't know. I think we will be all over them and in the end hopefully get this result. Let's just go and have a look as Valerenga, the early chances here down this left side. They have a bit of possession. We never really have issues at home, so hopefully they don't pose us some. They might do here, but Vlaški is there to deny the Valerenga goalkeeper. As we said, never really an issue. We always manage to win at home, even if sometimes it's not enough to get over the line, but we still do manage to get that win. A win here would be enough. We just have to see how it goes. Our home record in the Europa League over the years, 2 losses in 24 games. If we can add to that now, 25 games. No reason why we can't. Let's go and have a look at Regal into Royo, into Tahir with the shot, and he scores. We do lead here in this game, 15 minutes in, and we are now we've scored 15 minutes in. There's still a very, very long time to go. But we are now getting closer to making our first ever Europa League final. It's Tahir with the goal. What a time to score it. And we do lead here in this game. Brighton, as it stands, are currently leading in that game. They won 2-1, and Villarreal are also they've got the home game. They're a team who we've played against in the league, an all Spanish clash. That would be interesting to see how that goes if it was to happen, but it might not happen because neither of us might get there. We'll have to see, but we have a chance here. Gordon into Gil. Where will he go now? Try and pick out a pass. One more goal, and you think that the tie is settled here. Moral, where will he go? Back to Gil. Just taking our time on the ball. Gordon playing in a semi-final. It's good for him, you know. It's harsh that he doesn't get as many minutes as he probably should, but I guess that's just the way it is. He should probably get more, but you know, he's playing in a big game here. Hopefully he can have a good show for himself. Idam with the long range effort, and that's a save from the Valerenga goalkeeper. Imagine that would have gone in from there. Lovely strike, but he's not able to beat the goalkeeper at his bottom corner pass. Or can he find Gil here with a header? He tied up the game or got the first goal in the last game for us. It's not to Gil, it's to Madal instead, who puts that over the bar there. We do lead here. There's still a long time to go. I think we just need a bit of a calm game, you know, just to ease into this game. You know, just take it calm, not ease into the game because we're already leading, but just calm. Morale with an effort. What a goal it is by Gil. That's 2-0 here on the day. 4-2 here on aggregate. I don't know what's just happened, but Tom has just played it in, and I think Gil has just flicked it on. Let's have a look at what's happened here. It's Roya with the free kick. We're definitely in this game now, I must say. Tom just drills it in to Gil, and what has just happened? I think Morale has jumped, and Gil has just passed it straight in, and we are now a half of football away from going and making the Europa League final. Would you believe it? We are about to do it. Go and make that Europa League final. Can we go and get one more goal? You still think, I mean, Valerenga got 2 very quick goals. The tie is not done just yet, but we'll have to see. 50 minutes gone. We lead 4-2 on aggregate in this game. Absolutely incredible result if we can hold out here. 60 minutes gone. Is there one final moment left in this game, or is it already wrapped up? Is it already written in the stars that we are going to a Europa League final? It'll be a tough game against whoever we play. If we do play Pastor with a corner, who's going to play to? Near post. Gil is there once again. He could have completed a hat-trick in the semi-final, but I don't think it comes to anything. Villarreal do get a goal in their game to tie it up, but here in this game, what could be our final ever home game we see on the channel at Las Palmas, or it could be you know, we will have to return. We'll have to see, but we're 10 minutes away now from the Europa League final. From 2-0 down, we lead 4-2 here. We'll go and make some changes here. We'll bring on Bergstaller into the middle. We'll bring on Diaz onto that right side. And now it's just a simple case of we just hold on. We just hold on. The final few moments of this game. You can already hear the crowd. The party is getting underway here. 88 minutes gone. We lead 4-2. Gil is going to get this ball clear. It's into Tom. He's not going to be able to do anything. It's not Tom. Who is it? It's Roy who's up there. Tom was putting a press on. There's a chance here for Valerenga. It does go in, but there is a check. And if this check does not count, then and the goal doesn't count, then I think the Europa League final, we might just be there. We might just be there. The decision is going to be, we'll have to see. I think it is goal given. It is goal given. So it might not be done just yet. The fans are getting a bit excited, but I don't think it's done just yet by the looks of it. The final few moments here, and the full-time whistle is gonna go. We have done it, and we are into our first ever Europa League final. We are one game away from winning the Europa League and completing the Corners of Europe Challenge. Las Palmas into their first ever Europa League final. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for what could be the final episode of the Corners of Europe Challenge. It's the Europa League final against Villarreal. Thank you. Bye bye.